the college admission scandal, the federal government came out with last week, the talk of higher education. I know it didn't involve Penn State or any of the Pennsylvania institutions, but I just have to ask, what was your reaction to seeing it? Have you sent any guidance to any of the people in the Penn State systems reminding people appropriate practices, what not to do? I'm just sort of wondering what the Penn State reaction is.
I think there's always this sense of individuals who want to use influencer dollars for admissions because they really want their child to. And so we've seen cases where politicians exert influence or donors exert influence, and so it is something where you go, okay, maybe that is happening. This sort of direct tie to coaches and essentially payments is really depressing. It's a firewall between athletics and admissions at Penn State. It goes through compliance before it gets passed on to admissions. This is a very strong control. There's not a coach calling up and saying, I really need you to get this person in there. If that happens, they are warned that this is not an acceptable thing to do. You don't want your child to come to Penn State and not be successful. These are students that are gifted in a lot of ways, that five-star athlete.
Sure.
And when they come into the system, they will have individuals that are paying a great deal of attention to their success. You need to go to the Morgan Center to study. You need to work with this advisor. Here is a tutor for you. So because athletics is investing in the resources to enable the individual to be successful academically while being a football player, you may look at that football player and say, okay, you are, you may not have the exact same admissions qualifications as someone else, but you are more likely to be successful at your level because of the degree to which you will have help being successful as a student. You know, our athletes had a 90% graduation success rate this year. That is tied for the all-time record.